is this? Felt like I had a log on. Holy smokes. They're loaded up on this shoreline, guys. Really nice fish. Solid one. But yeah, like I said, just slow rolling that ClickBait along bottom, and they're tearing it up. Fish, 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 fish. Holy crap, he came out of nowhere. Oh, big one too. Let's go. Really nice bass. He absolutely hammered that ClickBait right there, black and blue, and I got, I think, a Googan bait's rattling chunk on the back. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grove here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 25,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Googan Squad ClickBait, or the Vibrating Jig. I've been having a lot of you guys contact me or leave me messages on Instagram wanting me to film videos going over how I fish a vibrating jig or how I catch big bass on the Googan Squad ClickBait. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering all the Googan Squad ClickBaits. I've been using Googan Squad lures for probably a couple of years now, and today's video is actually sponsored by GooganSquad.com. So if you guys want to get any of the lures you see in today's video and help support the channel, use code EXTREME at checkout at GooganSquad.com. That gets you 10% off, and I would really appreciate if you use my code. Tell all your friends and everything if they get Googan stuff, so I would really appreciate it. Like I said, in today's video, I'm going to quickly go over all the Googan Squad ClickBaits, the trailers that I use for them, and just how I fish them, because like I said, you guys have been asking me. I've been seeing a lot of comments lately. I just got one a couple days ago, actually, on, I think he said, can you make a video on how you fish vibrating jigs or how you fish the Googan Squad ClickBait? So figured I would sit down. I'm actually getting ready to go to Florida with my dad for 10 days, so I got everything packed and ready to go. We've been getting ready the past couple days, and we are really excited to get down there and chase after some 8+ pounders down there. Hopefully me and my dad can catch like a 9 or 10 pounder. That would be unreal. My dad's caught a couple 8 pounders the last couple of years, but I think my biggest one down there is like 5.5, so it's still a pretty good one, but I'm looking for like a 7, 8, 9 pounder down there this year. That would be incredible. And we're actually going to be fishing Headwaters Lake, so there's some absolute monster bass down there. It was actually a man-made lake too, so that's really cool. They flooded out a bunch of farm fields and went in there with dozers and made a bunch of ledges and drop-offs and everything. So, and they stocked it with 1 million bass and like 1 million bluegills or crappies, something like that. But it's an incredible lake, and there is absolute monsters in there. So I'm ready to get down there. We're leaving in a couple days, so probably the next couple videos you'll see us down there on Headwaters chasing after our personal best largemouth. But gonna go over all these ClickBaits one by one, and this one is actually the Googan Squad ClickBait, the 3/8 ounce black and blue, and I don't know how many bass I've caught on this Googan Squad ClickBait, but it is an absolute workhorse of a lure. I've caught so many bass on this thing, hundreds of bass. And what I do with these lures, there's a couple different methods on how you can work these. Sometimes I'll actually throw these things out and let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then I'll buzz it off the bottom like 2 or 3 times, let it sit there. I'll buzz it off a couple more times, and then I'll reel it in super slow. And usually I'll get a couple really big hits when I'm just buzzing it off bottom. So that's a really cool way to throw these ClickBaits, or you can just cast it out and reel it in super slow. And this vibrating jig on the front is gonna make a ton of noise. If you guys can see that right there, it's got that blade on the front with little beads, and it's gonna make a clicking noise in the water. And a lot of people don't really like these things, but in my opinion, I have caught so many huge bass on these things over the last couple of years. I'm actually going to leave a couple videos showcasing these ClickBaits that they catch huge fish. After every ClickBait that I go over, I'm going to show a fish catch with it. So that's the black and blue one right there. This is probably my go-to color that I use all the time. And then I also use the Googan Baits Nuke Punch on the back. If you guys can see that right there, I'll show you. But that is a really good trailer. It's got a bunch of rivets in it, and also those 2 craws on the bottom. But that right there is the frickin' money bait. I've done really good with that trailer. So if you're gonna get the ClickBait, I highly recommend you get the nuke punches with it and try that as a trailer. But right there, that is the black and blue one. Fish on! Big bass. Grab my camera. Well guys, I just tied on this ClickBait and first couple casts with it. Well guys, I just picked up the Googan Squad ClickBait. My first couple casts with it. Biggest bass of the day for me. Oh.
Nice one.
Yes. That's a stud. Check out that, guys. Right there on that black and blue ClickBait. I just put a Havoc Pit Boss on the back and he drilled it. He slack lined me. That was super cool. You'll probably be able to see it on the GoPro right there, but super cool fish, guys. And I just picked up that ClickBait too, so maybe they're gonna start hitting on the ClickBait, guys. Pretty cool.
Kind of your dad done all right.
Yeah. Fish. What the heck? Nice one. Holy crap, I just cast it and let it sink to the bottom. I didn't even start reeling it yet. That's a nice one. On the Googan Squad ClickBait, guys. Oh, holy crap, let's go. It's a tank. Check that out. That's a friggin' fatty. Holy crap. Right there on that Googan Squad ClickBait, I just cast it out right along those reeds. And first drop down. I didn't even start reeling that ClickBait, guys. That's how good these ClickBaits are, honestly. And I actually got it paired up with the nuke punch. I just actually got these in the mail the other day, and they're a thicker presentation. They're sort of like the Bandito bug, but thicker. So I thought I'd try it out on that Googan Squad ClickBait. And check that out, guys. That's a freaking toad. This is the white one. I think I've caught maybe a couple bass on the white one, but I haven't really used it a ton. There's the white one. It's got the silver blade on it, and that white one is pretty cool. But I wanted to show you this one right here. My buddy Blue Jays Outdoors actually dipped this for me. He's addicted to pink lures. It's pretty cool, guys. But he actually dipped this one in some pink for me, and right there, it's got like sort of a pink hint on the skirt, and I've caught a bunch of big bass on this one, so it's pretty cool. That pink hint on the white one is pretty cool. I've done really good with that one. They always think it's our fault. Yeah, that's a big one too. Yeah. Felt like a big one. You got it going. Fish on. And it's a largemouth on this pink ClickBait, guys. Pretty nice one, guys. We're just working these docks right here out on Lake St. Clair, throwing these pink Googan Squad ClickBaits. But next up, we got the bluegill color. And this one's really good in the springtime. I've caught so many big bass on this one. And I think that is because it has the gold blade on the front. And it's, for some reason here in Michigan, the gold blade always works really good, no matter if it's a spinnerbait. The Googan Squad ClickBait, for some reason here in Michigan in the springtime, they really dig that golded blade. So that one's called the bluegill color. It's got green and orange and white in the skirt. So that one right there is really good. Caught a ton of big bass on that one.
What do you got?
A fish. Fish on. Well, my first fish of the day right there on that Googan Squad ClickBait. And then next up we got the staple. It's a green pumpkin. I'm gonna get this one out real quick and show you guys. And I also paired up with this one. I got the green pumpkin with red flake, the nuke punch in there. And I've caught a ton of really big bass on this one right here. It's just the green pumpkin color. And I've caught a ton of really big bass on this. Like I said, just casting out, letting it sink to the bottom, buzz it off a couple times. And let me tell you guys, these things catch giant largemouth. I've caught so many fish on these things, it's crazy. And I'm not just saying that just because I work with them, but my dad will be throwing like a jackhammer and he'll be catching a bunch of fish, and I'll be throwing the Googan Squad ClickBait right next to him, and I'll be catching a ton of big bass too. So they're really good lures. I think that bigger blade on the front, it just has a ton of action, and it makes it super noisy as well. This one's called, I think it's called like Perch or something. I forget the exact name on this one, but this one's like an orange with like it's just a bunch of different orange colors. It's got yellow in there and black, and that one's also got the gold blade as well. And I've done really good on this one, and I've got it paired up with the Googan Bait's nuke punch, the green pumpkin with red flake in it. So I really like those nuke punches. They work super good. But now, like, they're upping their game.
Get him.
Oh!
Big one?
Feels like one. Second. Oh! Holy crap, guys. On the Googan Squad ClickBait again. That's a nice one, too. Holy crap. Right as soon as it hit the water. Just released that other fish on the Googan Squad ClickBait. Cast it out, and bam. Another one. Destroyed it right when it hit the water. That was crazy right there on that bait, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of people tell me that these Googan Squad baits don't work, but there is living proof. But that was pretty cool, guys. I actually just started throwing this color. I don't even really know what it's called, to be honest with you, but it's getting the job done, that's for sure. It's catching them. Or I've had a lot of success with those. So next up we got, I think this one's called like Fire Craw or Flamin' Hot, but this one's all red, and I've done really good on like cloudy days or at nighttime with the red one. So there's the red one right there. It's red and black, and the blade is silver right there. So pretty cool. I've done really good on this one as well.
Yeah, they're calling for pretty
Maybe on that side.
small craft. Yeah, small craft visors and shit.
Oh, that's a toad.
You want me to get the big camera or no? Is it too rainy?
Yeah, maybe get it.
You're good.
Guys, it is pouring down rain. We are out here right now. I actually just got bit off that other Googan Squad ClickBait, so I tied on this red one. I think it's called like Fire Craw or something. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but he destroyed it. Really nice fish, guys. Check that out. On that Googan Squad ClickBait. It's getting the job done today. That's sweet. Nice. And then we got a couple more colors. We got the white and chartreuse. I've actually never really thrown this one before. I just got it in the mail a couple days ago. This one is a brand new one I've never even thrown, but I'm going to be trying this one down there in Florida on Headwaters Lake. And I was actually watching Chris Zaldane, and he was using the Googan Baits dart, the 7-inch dart used as a trailer on the ClickBait, and he was catching some absolute hogs on it. So I'm going to be using that probably as a trailer on this one, or the white one. And I also wanted to go over another one that my buddy made. It's pretty cool. It's called, or he named it, I think, Pink Lemonade. And this one's pretty cool. It's got a hint of chartreuse, and it also a hint of pink in the white skirt. So it looks pretty cool. I think he's got, I forget the name of this trailer, but it's also pink and yellow, or pink and chartreuse, so that one's pretty cool. And honestly, if you get the white ClickBait, you can dye it any color you want. My buddy is huge into customizing all his lures, so that's really cool, guys. You can either get some dip, or you can get these little pens and draw on whatever color that you want to make your lure. So it's pretty cool. You can customize all your white lures right there. But like I said, I got a bunch of these ClickBaits. Here's one that's all chartreuse, and then here's one black and blue. But I've got a bunch of different, I think they come in 1/2 ounce and 3/8 or 3/8 ounce. So there's a bunch of different styles. My buddy also has this one, the all pink one. The blade is even pink, so that's pretty cool. Might have to try that down in Florida, but I'm pretty excited to get down there. I figured I would just quickly go over all these Googan Squad ClickBaits and show you guys all my favorite ones. My favorite one, like I said, is probably the black and blue. I've caught so many big bass on the black and blue. That's like a staple for me. I've got it tied on my rod at all times, so definitely going to be throwing that one down in Florida. You never know. Maybe I'll catch my new personal best on it. That would be freaking awesome. But make sure to stay tuned for all the videos here in 2023. Really appreciate Googan Squad for supporting the channel and hooking me up with all these lures. I really, really appreciate it. And I also appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching today's video. It really, really means a lot. My goal, like I said, for this year is to reach 50,000 subscribers. So if you guys are out there, if you haven't subscribed yet, go hit that subscribe button. Tell all your friends and family and everything, and just spread the word about Extreme Outdoorsmen. I would really, really appreciate it. But we will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for all the Florida content.